you know what thought I had recently?
Oh God.
While we're on the topic of what we think the future is going to be,
Go on.
do you think food has peaked? do you think cooking? okay. Let me explain myself.
That is the weirdest question I've ever heard.
Okay. This is Gant going into like weirdo shower thoughts mode.
No,
right?
this is like
Do
doing
you
weed.
think-
That's probably what like British people thought when they like discovered curry. They were like,
When they discovered spice.
I think food is peak, guys.
Yeah. Like, do you think you've tasted the best thing you're ever going to taste in your life already?
No.
I've gotten close, I'd say.
What do you mean you've gotten
I got
close?
for a video. I got served sushi from the best sushi chef in the world,
Right.
using the best fish in the world. And
Yeah.
that one piece of tuna that I had, Fajita chutoro,
Yeah.
was like the closest I've ever gotten to coming in my pants while eating. Like legitimately, I think in terms of food in general, no, I don't think I've had the best thing. In terms
Yeah.
of seafood, yes, I think I have had it.
Well, I think maybe the ingredients. Well, it's always changing, right? Because like think about like you're gonna say Brussels sprouts. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
You know, they always find. You know, I'm like, remember when we like grew up? It was like a meme that you'd never eat the Brussels
I
sprouts.
always,
It
I
tastes
always
like
liked them
shit.
growing up, though.
Huh?
I always liked them.
See, I fucking hated them, and then suddenly, over like the past 10 years, it almost felt like people just figured out how to cook them. Yeah, like you know.
I think genetically they've changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right.
they're actually like they've been genetically
not as bitter anymore. Or?
Yeah, I can't remember. Could you Google this? I think that I can't remember, something's changed genetically, and now they're a lot more appetizing.
Yeah.
And obviously people have gotten better at cooking them.
Yeah.
But I think that goes hand in hand with like when they taste better, people get better at cooking them because they want to use them more.
Yeah.
That's why like whenever we're in the US and I see Brussels and sprouts on the menu, I'm like, we're ordering these. Because
Yeah.
I know they're going to be bomb. they're always so good.
If they have the audacity to put it on a menu, you know it's gonna
Every
slap.
time in Hawaii we ate them, they were always
They
the
were pretty
best
fucking
thing.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because like, okay, I don't know if I don't know if this is just something like worldwide or just something that I've noticed in my very, very small circles, but do you think people have just gotten better at cooking, period?
Yeah, of course, because knowledge
Yeah.
is more accessible, and we have tools in the kitchen that allow you to cook
Experiment
things easier.
more.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like rice cookers are a great way of getting perfect rice every
White
single
people
time.
discover how to properly cook rice
Right.
because
I didn't
because
know-
of Uncle Roger.
I don't think I'd ever had rice that was cooked properly my entire life till I came to Japan.
Really?
Yeah, I just no
Because
one-
they're probably fucking sifting it through a colander like that one video,
I was
right?
taught to sift it.
Yeah.
So like that, and then also, you know, just technology getting better, like appliances getting better, methods
Yeah.
of cooking getting like, you know, like we have the air fryer now, like stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think there'll always be something, and then obviously we're always playing God and genetically modifying our foods
Yeah.
to make them taste better. So I think it'll always get better.
And then we're eventually going to get to that point, like in all the post-apocalyptic movies, where it's just like a one and all pill or
Yeah.
like a one and all bar.
hyped.
I mean, I don't think we'll ever get to that point because people.
I'm kind of doing that now. I'm kind of
I feel like it's already there almost.
I drink like those meal replacements sometimes when I'm streaming because I can't be bothered to order food and I don't want to.
no, I couldn't-
and
I
it's
couldn't
so
do
sad because I'm kind of like mourning the death of food.
Yeah, you're like the one person who like froths
Yeah.
over food.
You-
I love food so much. It's so sad that I have to drink this thing. I don't have to, but
You're opting to.
yeah, because it's just easy. And
Food's great though.
Food's so great, but I don't want to fucking. I was sitting in my
It's on
chat.
that grind, bro.
Yeah.
Gone on stream, just was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back in an hour. I'm gonna go eat lunch." And just left his stream for an hour to go eat lunch, and I'm like, mad respect to you. I don't know why I'm in my brain. I can't and don't want to do that. I'm like, I just want to keep doing the thing.
No, because I mean,
I value getting a lunch, like
yeah,
a good lunch.
I value enjoying my meal and just having a me time.
Can you imagine just watching the news and the dude's like, all right, well, there is more news, but I'm gonna head out for lunch. So I'm gonna see you guys now.
Okay, here's the thing though. Okay, I mean, I have the privilege of doing this because streaming isn't my main
Yeah, true,
job.
true.
I kind of see it as a hobby. But like, if I'm live and I want to eat lunch and I want to enjoy my lunch, any other office employee can be like, all right, I'm going out for a lunch break. Why can't streamers do the same? I just went on my lunch break. Why is that? Why is that such a fucking like awful thought in the world of streaming?
I think I think it's because, like, you know, unlike at an office job, you don't have a bunch of people coming to you, like, waiting to see what you're doing. You know, that's like if you were at a fucking football stadium and the umpire was like, so I know we're in the middle of a game, 30,000 people in the stadium, but I really need to go get a snack. So I'm gonna hold the game right now for a second.
But the games actually, I was like, the games are going for 8 hours. Maybe some sports do.
Some of them do.
Okay, but you don't stream 5 days a week. You know, fucking. There are some little joys in life that I think all people should have, and a lunch break and a nice dinner is just one of those things. You know,
I just would have loved to have been a viewer in that stream, like fucking enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah, what was Chad doing the entire time?
And you're like, all right, I'm going out.
No, because I've literally been on stream and I'm like, chat, I forgot I had a meeting now. I'll be back in an hour, and I've just put it on like be right back for an hour.
Okay, I've done that. I've done that.
That's funny.
I don't know. I'm just like, if you know, streamers are so it always seems like they're just addicted to streaming, and I'm like, a part of it is just having
You
a
kind of
health.
have to be.
Yeah, part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I'm addicted. It's that I want to provide the best viewer experience, and me not disappearing for an hour is part of that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, come on, I need lunch.
no, I mean, like,
I mean, I don't know, man. You've done sleeping streams. It's not that different.
yeah. I mean, I think
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah.
an important thing is having a healthy lifestyle
I agree.
around that, and I'm like,
Which is like level impossible for a lot of streamers.
and also I just don't really care, so I do this as a hobby. So I'm like, if I want my lunch break, I'm
jealous. I
Yeah.
respect it. I wish I had that mindset.
You should try it once
Lunch, I'd be like, what the fuck?
just to see how they respond.
Yeah, but I guess like, well, what are we talking about? Yeah, the thing is about food. I was just like, there's been a few moments in my life where you remember that first time you've tried this new dish that has not reached any flavor profile that you've like had previously.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, I remember like the first time I had like A5 Wagyu, and first time, obviously it was like, holy shit, this is godlike.
Yep.
I've never tasted like this at all. I don't have something to compare this to my previous experience because nothing has tasted like this thing I'm tasting. And I'm like, am I ever going to experience that again? You know, have I tasted everything that there is possibly to taste that's going to taste good? You know, because you know, I'm sure there's things I haven't tasted.
Well, unless you've traveled to every single country in the world with every single different food culture in the world, I don't think you'll ever get to that point, to be honest. You know, like not everything you're going to have is going to be the most like orgasm inducing thing like A5 Wagyu, but like you're probably going to, you know, if you travel the world and you see all sorts of different food cultures, there's probably going to be one item in the hundreds of thousands where you're like, holy shit, why is no one talking about this?
Yeah. It's just, I realized Japan like spoiled me because when I moved to Japan, that was just 1 year of just like every month, I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. Holy shit. Fatty tuna, all right. A5 Wagyu, unagi, Sukumen, soup curry. Oh my god, that was such a magical year, and I'm like chasing that high again, man. I'm just chasing that high again.
It's never gonna happen. John. Enjoy what you have.
Yeah, enjoy what you have.
Love
bro.
what you love. Not that it's gone.
No, I'm not saying I don't like good food anymore. It's just
I think Japan has just ruined your perception of the peak of food.
yeah, I'm like nowadays I'm like, maybe food's peaked.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I've peaked my food experience. I'm never gonna relive that year again.
Is food peaked?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Can you know, we've been to, you know, I'm sure Michelin has taken us to some like Michelin star fucking restaurant, and to me, it's never lived up to the price point, or it's never even come close to being like the best thing I've tasted, and that's true for like most Michelin star places.
The thing I hate most about Michelin star places, and it's always the fancy places that do this, single worst dishes in the food existence is just foam. There's just an obsession with foam in like rich places.
Like meringue and shit?
No, like just foam. They'll be like, we've turned this fish into a foam, and it's delightful. And you try it, you're like, it tastes like a fish cummed in my mouth. I'm like, I don't want this. Like, you have had this. We've been to restaurants where...
Where? Which one? The Heston Blumenthal one?
No, not that one. There's just, in Japan, they do it a lot. I went to one the other day, and they had like unagi foam. And I thought, fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, this tastes like ass. I don't want this. And I went to, when we went to that sukiyaki place, there was one where Maylene took us to, and it was like, it wasn't egg, it was egg foam. you would dunk it in.
Egg foam.
And it was gross because it tastes like, again, it was like foam. It's like, I hate foam. Stop foaming shit. Just give me a liquid or a solid. God damn it.
Yeah.
So that's my rant on foam.
Yeah. To me, I hate the word deconstructed. if there is a
Tiramisu deconstructed.
if there is something deconstructed on the menu, I already know I'd rather just have the thing that is deconstructing.
It's a Lunchable deconstructed.
That's basically what deconstructed is.
We've taken the plastic wrapping away.
It's just very fancy Lunchables. That's what you've done here,
Isn't
Mr. Chef.
like fajitas deconstructed tacos kind of?
Kinda. I mean, hamburger teishoku is just a hamburger deconstructed.
Shit. So
It's hamburger deconstructed.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Let him cook. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I like fajitas though. Fajitas,
I fucking love fajitas.
Yeah, fajitas great.
Yeah.
Love fajitas.
But
We
that's
all
like,
agree on
I
that.
like it because of the control. You know, the control of how you can make the fajita the way you want to make your fajita. You know,
I mean, the weakness of fajita is that you are the one making it though too, because you're like you've had 3 fajitas in, you're like, this is great, and then you're like, wait, I have 2 tortillas left and way too much meat and veg, or the other way around.
that's not your problem. That's the portion size problem. You know, you'd never get this problem in America because
Or sometimes you share with someone and they put way too much in their fajita. You're like, you gotta calm down. We are sharing this.
But that's the problem with
you put 2 worth of fajitas in one.
Yeah.
You got to stop that right now.
Yeah.
Because I am not rationing this.
But that's the problem with fajitas, right? Like you said, you like the control of it, right? But it's like you're not in control because the portion sizes that they give you are already like preset.
well, unless
So you're not actually in control. You're just like you're in a pre-rendered cutscene.
When
unless you
I
cook your own
see someone
fajitas.
build a fajita and that shit's spilling out everywhere, I'm like,
Yeah. I'm like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just realized, why is this just like a scientific fact where when you order fajita, you will always get less meat than there is for like fajita patties or like
cheap as fuck.
Because it's cheaper for the restaurant. That's why.
It's so goddamn cheap,
They're skimping out. They're cutting the corners, bro.